Heyo everybody, Haku here with 28 Jump Week, and for part 1 right here, we have got "'Tis Time for Torture Princess" Chapter 109, Excuse Me Dentist It's Touching Me Chapter 32, Sakamoto Days Chapter 35, Red Hood Chapter 7, Ayakashi Triangle Chapter 56, and then for part 2 we've got Witch Watch Chapter 27, Neru Chapter 6, Blue Box Chapter 17, and Candy Flurry Chapter 16. So, yeah, again, marathoning through these, not a huge reason to do a big intro or anything to discuss the week or anything like that, so let's just go ahead and get into reading. Starting with Chapter 109 of "'Tis Time for Torture Princess." I say it every time that it's my favorite. So let's read and see what we have for this chapter. I think Mama was in the thumbnail. So yeah, here she is at the very beginning. "Princess Chan, what fantastic temptation awaits us today. Master Mama! Huh? Are you not feeling well? The way you're walking seems like you're burdened by something." "Oh, sharp as always, Princess Chan. You found me out right away. I broke my favorite mug this morning, and after that I made a little mistake at work, too. It's just not a good day today. Yeah, we all have those kind of days. So I clocked out early today and decided I'm going on an adventure." Really, what this made me think though is I thought this was her job. I thought this was her work. But yeah, I mean, not really, because she isn't here torturing Princess all the time, so I guess she does have another job. "An adventure? There's a trail I always pass, but I've never taken it. My adventure is to try out these different paths." "Whoa, sounds so fun. Want to come with?" "Yes, let's go." Man, so cute. I love this art as well. "The water's so clear, and there are fields nearby. This must be what this canal's for. Or that must be what this canal's for." We see kids playing in the canal. "It's a bit hot today. It must feel so nice." "Yeah." "Did you catch it?" "Haha, crab. Wow, that's great." And they wave goodbye to the kids. "Oh," and Princess notices something. "What a pretty bird. So cute. You like birds, Princess Chan?" "Yep. Well, that said, I don't really know the names of them, so I guess I don't like them that much." "Even if you're not that knowledgeable, if you have fond feelings for something, that's more than enough for you to say you like it. Liking things isn't a competition with someone else." Geez, I am saving this panel. Yeah, you're right. I love birds. "Oh, look. What an interesting stairway. For real. Let's climb it. Yeah, let's go." So cute. I love the art this week. "Phew, we walked so much. What a good time." "Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. I wasn't feeling too happy earlier today. My adventure with Princess Chan is so fun I completely forgot." "What, Master Mama? I still haven't done today's torture, so in exchange for permission to go out, I've been updating torture on our location." "Oh, that's right. You're a prisoner, Princess Chan. Just now, Torture sent me a message saying there's a really good tea shop nearby. She says we can stop by there." "Oh, sounds wonderful. A wonderful day is something you can create yourself." What an amazing chapter. This is really the best manga. That was and again, I look and it felt like forever, but I've only been recording for 3 minutes. That was so amazing. I loved it. Oh, it was so good. And Mama's not even really a character that like stands out particularly. I think her real name is Giant or something, isn't it? Um, she isn't really a character that really stands out much to me, but what a great chapter. Like, there were so many good lessons, and it was super cute and super wholesome. The art was incredibly good. Yeah, everything about it was amazing. So with that out of the way, I guess I'm moving on to the next series. Next, we've got Chapter 32 of "Excuse Me Dentist It's Touching Me." And yeah, as always, I am really excited to see what the next step of the series is, because I just love it every single time. So let's see what we get. Starting off with Takuma here. "It's been a few months since we first met as a patient and dentist. These days it's not rare for us to go out together. It doesn't appear like she's noticed my advances, but I'm honestly just happy seeing her smile, though there's been something on my mind recently." "Hmm? What's wrong, Mr. Kurosumi?" A rather fine-looking man is always behind her. Chapter 32. Is he a guardian spirit? He seems rather otherworldly, and I feel like his feet aren't touching the ground. Heizaki often speaks of spirits and such, but do they really exist? If that's the case, then a charming person's guardian spirit is also charming. Eek, sorry. And then this guy bumps into him. Nope, he's alive. Oh, so a human man's just following her around. There's no problem at all. In other words, he's just a... And then the reaction face. Mr. Kurosumi, are you listening to me? What's wrong? Sorry, has anyone been following you around or tried to talk to you when you were all by yourself recently? Huh, I'm being followed every day. Aside from your younger brother. Oh, that's right. A few days ago, I was invited out to tea by a man who was waiting outside my workplace. He had a leaf on his head and he looked like he ran through a grass field. Would you like some tea? A leaf on top of his head. I wonder if it was a shape-shifting raccoon. There's no mistake. He's a stalker. It's the first time I've seen a real stalker, and he completely misses out on Takioka and Eizaki just following them all the time. Brilliant. Oh man, and the way they showed that too. Like, this is like probably the best manga I think I read when it comes to the comedy. Like, the comedy is so brilliant. It's so smart. I love it. Mr. Kurosumi, what's wrong? Why did you want to go to the home improvement center all of a sudden? I don't mind since I wanted to buy a tension rod for a for a DIY project. I wanted to buy this for you. And he holds something up. Security equipment. And there's like the little alarm, pepper spray, brass knuckles. We can't have something happening to you. I'll be fine. Ah, that's such a cute panel of Tamori. I don't think you're the only one who's safe. Sorry, Mr. Kurosumi. Oh man, that smile. So precious. Here, half for you. Don't think you're the only one who's safe. Also, I don't need this many. Yeah. Do you want me to send you home today? No, thank you. A war would start, you moron. Phew. Is Mr. Kurosumi really the Wakagashira of a Yakuza? The way he's behaving, he's just a regular gentleman. Alright, some stalkers may approach you acting all friendly. You may run into patients who mistake your professional kindness towards as you... Wait, hold on. You may run into patients who mistake your professional kindness towards them as you having feelings for them. Okay, I think they just left out a word is all. Got it. But there are many who don't realize they're stalkers. And not only is he now following her, but of course we have still the obvious Eizaki and Takioka. Yeah, nothing wrong so far. It's so good. It's so great. What should I do? Leaving Takioka aside, it'll be a bit tough shaking 3 others off my tail to get home. 3? Mr. Kurosumi, the idiot, in parentheses Eizaki, and 1 more. Whose presence is this? What's wrong with me? They blended in so naturally I didn't even notice. Are you troubled by something? Huh? That stalker. Is this going to be a sibling or something? They look really, really similar to Tamori. Is someone following you around by any chance? He's the type who doesn't realize he's a stalker. Huh. How bothersome. All 3 of them. Who are you? Oh, did you forget? It's me. A scammer. It's a scam. It's a scam. All 3 of them. Is this a scam? Says Tamori. If it was a scam, I would do it without showing my face. Then, are you hitting on me? There's no way I'd hit on you, especially as someone who knows your true identity. True identity, thinks Takuma. Because you're that scar. Hold up, not that story, not that story right now, and just grabbing him by the throat. Tamori is just the best. Like, I think Tamori is my favorite character, in addition to being top waifu. Did you remember? Can you close my mouth and not my neck? Leaving that aside, you seem to be followed by some bad guys. What's going on? What? There's another stalker? Oh, that's so good. Oh, you've dropped your stuff. You have to handle stuff with care. Tension rod. I'll pick them up myself. Oh? And then, what is that killer aura? Get away from her, you stalker! Mr. Kurosumi. Stalker, you say? And Mima! I love that out of all this, nobody noticed Mima's presence. Stalker, you say? Where? A wild policeman appeared. That's the stalker from the other day. What? It's a great gathering of stalkers, says Takioka. Stalking is an unforgivable act. It'd be convenient if I'm able to get rid of stalkers by putting them up against each other. Let's fight until it all reduces to nothing. So good. Oh, it's brilliant. Stop playing around. You're being a nuisance to the neighbors. Oh, sorry. Well, since a lot of weird people are here, I got carried away. You don't have to be wary of me. I'm not a stalker. I'm Shinju. No, I'm Shitora, her cousin. Okay, so again, he didn't bring up that he was a Shinju because of that glare. I'm Shitora, her cousin. Nice to meet you. An older cousin who's quite friendly. Oh my god. Shitora Sasage, Tomori's cousin, but look at Tomori in that panel. Just, I am simping so hard. I am forever simp for this man. This gorgeous dentist. Oh my god, best girl who, again, questionable, but isn't even really a girl. Oh my god. At least we don't have confirmation on how they view themselves yet. But, geez, oh my god, just gorgeous, amazing, brilliant. And aside from me simping over Tomori, it was an amazing chapter comedy-wise. It was so hilarious. I love not only the Tomori and Takuma reactions and interactions, which are always great, but bringing in this new character who I'm interested in, bringing in Takioka and Eizaki, just also stalking them all the time. And of course, Tomori notices that this is just normal every day, but Takuma just completely oblivious to being followed by Eizaki and Takioka all the time is hilarious. And then at the very end, the twist also throwing in Mima is great. So yeah. With that out of the way, it was amazing. I guess we'll move on from one crime syndicate related story to another with Sakamoto Days. Alright, now we have chapter, I think it's 35 of Sakamoto Days, or is it 36? Am I off by one? No, it's 35. Wu-Tang Part 2. Okay, excited for this. I loved the introduction of Wu-Tang. He's really funny, actually. Plus, Sakamoto Days is just a really great series in general. So, let's just start reading. And I love this color frontispiece here. I'm assuming this is in the past, back when Sakamoto was part of that group or whatever. And all I'm noticing, we get to see Best Girl Osaragi again. I was going through, I rated all of the stuff I read from Jump from my most to least favorite right now. And basically, it's hard to rate everything because I love basically every single series to me is something that I absolutely love, except for Blue Box I like, and I think there's another one or two that I like, but they're not incredible. But for the most part, the majority of everything I read I think is just amazing. I totally love it. And in addition to ranking them, I was trying to think of top waifu from each of those series, and for Sakamoto Days, I think it's Osaragi for me. I think she is best girl so far for me. But yeah, either way, moving on to the actual chapter. Hey, we don't get together like this very often. I made a reservation for us in a pub for later. Oh? Random flashback. What is this? Nobody's gonna go to that. What's up, Mr. S? And then he's looking at his future self and stuff. Who's that? Gosh, he looks tough, doesn't he? Actual story starts on the next page. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. That's cute. I must win back the mistress. I'll do whatever it takes. Alright. Mission, win more chips than opponent at casino. Well, I exchanged the money we had on us for chips. We should divvy it up and see how much we can each make with this. Sakamoto with 1,500 chips, Sheen with 1,000, Lou with 1,000, and total they have 3,500. Should have brought my debit card, says Lou. Well, gambling's basically just luck, right? We have the advantage because there's more of us. Right. Wait. Like I said before, Wu-Tang is the consigliere of the Liu family. In other words, he's the brains. I can't imagine him proposing a contest of pure luck. That is correct. Gambling's designed to appear as games of luck. In reality, gambling involves intricate strategy, psychological warfare, and calculations. Unlike you assassins, we Triad don't live in a world where we can simply trust our lives to luck. Well, that Chinese dude just cleaned up again. Okay, this is interesting. I kind of mentioned it last chapter. I really feel like Wu-Tang could stick around, like, adjacent to the main cast, as, like, the brains of the operation, kind of. Because, of course, we already have Sakamoto, who's the leader, the main character, the badass. We have Sheen, who kind of plays off Sakamoto a lot. The two of them are kind of like part A and part B when it comes to main characters. We have Lou, who's of course the female lead, and she has her own place in everything too, but of course you gotta have a female lead in the group, at least one. So Lou is there, filling that sort of general slot, and then we have, of course, and I guess also the powers is another thing, like for Sheen, like his powers are another reason why he sort of fills his own slot in the group. And then of course we bring in, what was his name, Heisuke, who is the sniper of the group, long-range specialist, so we don't really have sort of like that brains of the operation, kind of like not that strong in a fight, but really, really smart and creative sort of strategic character. So I kind of feel like Wu-Tang could stick around to fill that role for the cast. What? Not again. This side park jerk's a scumbag. Oh no, we never should have agreed to this. It's the same for assassins. In every world, the first to die are the ones who simply entrust their lives to luck. Fine then, give it your best shot. Let's see what you've got. Trouble is, I still don't know any of the rules, and I left my phone behind when we changed clothes, says Sheen. They divvied up the chips to see how much they could earn. This casino has 3 kinds of card games. Luck is important in baccarat and blackjack, so those are out since you have terrible luck. Your powers will be most useful for poker, but you can't win at poker if you don't know the hands. Well, no use fretting about it. We have poker table. I'll just give it a shot and figure it out as I go. Can I sit here? Be my guest. Haven't seen him before. Is he an amateur? Haha, the perfect sucker. Kid looks like an employee at some cheap convenience store. Watch me fleece the loser. I can hear you. Ante up. Huh? These are my cards. Do I look at them? I raise you 200. Call. Re-raise 400. What are they talking about? Oh, there's Sheen. Did you learn the rules? You look totally clueless. Quiet, don't embarrass me. I knew it. Total amateur. We're better off with me playing. Hey, quit it. Oh. And then he drops the cards and it's king and an ace. And everybody looks shocked. That kid has an ace and a king. What's he holding, a straight? We can't beat that. What now? Just when the 3 of us were about to take the kid for a ride. No worries, I'll bluff. Well, too bad. My hand's better than that. But if you want to fold, we won't stop you. I don't fall for bluffs. I'm all in. What? Yo, dealer, why don't you deal the next round face up? Seems like it'll save us time. Who is this guy? Sheen, chips plus 1,200, total 2,200. Roulette table. Split. Corner again. Here comes Tubby. Huh? He's going all in on red. What's with this porker? Actually, I'll just keep this one. And he keeps a chip on him. So, this is the fat guy Wu-Tang mentioned? Sorry, buddy, the roulette wheel's rigged with magnets. I control where the ball goes. There, it's over. Hold up, which one is it? Come on, keep rolling. One more. And, of course, he uses the chip to his advantage. Whoa, that was amazing. This Fatso's a high roller. It's all about delicate control. What the heck? Sakamoto chips 3000. Okay, I like that our main characters are like actually cheating. You know? That sounds like a terrible thing, but it's like usually it's like frustrating to watch like the main characters go up against a situation that's obviously rigged against them and like just say, oh, I gotta be goody goody two shoes and just lose or get screwed over. But it's nice when you see the main characters actually like, oh no, this is a contest about they're trying to cheat us, so we have to out cheat them. We're in trouble, Master Wu-Tang. They're winning more and more chips. They may be conning us. I don't care, let them. I anticipated a certain amount of trickiness, but it's that sort of contest. Counting cards, keeping track of all the cards played in blackjack in order to predict the likelihood of a 10 coming up next. Counting cards is a high-level art among professional gamblers. It increases the chances of winning, but requires extraordinary brain power. Blackjack. Whoa, there's no stopping old side part. I will win, whatever it takes. You think you're better than us just 'cause you're smart? Well, strength is what matters in the Triad world. We don't need wimps like you in the Liu family, so we get backstory time. And is this going to be Liu beating them up? Yikes, it's the boss's daughter. You okay? Liu Xiaoteng. Again, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Boss's daughter, 8 years old. Liu Wu-Tang, Triad apprentice, 11 years old. Oh, so they're really not that different in age. No way, you're part of the family? The Liu family's really big, so I didn't know. So this is the boss's daughter. Why'd you let those guys beat you up? Throwing punches isn't the only way to fight back. At a time like this, I can do more damage to those guys by getting them punished by the organization later. Sheesh, what a cowardly excuse. Gosh, you're smart. Yeah, well, it doesn't do me any good in this world. You know what Papa says? Everybody has their special strengths. It doesn't have to be the same as anybody or as anyone else's. Your strength is your brains. Lucky. It was the first time anyone ever praised me. I'm fine the way I am. I decided to climb to the top by my own means so that one day I could stand next to her. And several years later, I was considered the brains of the organization. I owe more debts than I can count to the Liu family. Anything that threatens the well-being of the young mistress, I will eliminate. Game over. Team Sakamoto's total chips. Oh, and it's tied with Wu-Tang's total chips. Okay. A tie. I'm so glad we didn't lose. Can we go now? Wait. We still don't have a winner. Let's settle this once and for all with a round of poker. For real? You're still not satisfied? I don't know the rules of poker. I never did figure it out. What? What game do you know how to play? Name your game and we'll play it. Oh, I know, says Liu. How about Old Maid? And this is great, all of them sitting around the table. I'll have 2 of my men join to make the teams even. The rules are easy. The team of whoever's holding the Old Maid at the end of the game loses. Yeah, I like simple games, says Sheen. I've played this a lot with my family, says Sakamoto. For real? This is exciting. You guys really are ruining the moment. Wu-Tang's taking this so seriously, like trying to build so much tension, and the 3 of them are just like, yeah, I love Old Maid. Idiot. Old Maid's an easy win for me. I can read minds. Now I'll really impress Mr. Sakamoto. Start. Let's see. Who's got the Old Maid? Or should be whoever's freaking out the most. And we have just the obviously distraught Liu. Huh? It's you? So good. What a really good chapter. Sakamoto Days is really great. So yeah, so far this video, we have just been getting incredible chapter after incredible chapter for all these series. But yeah, I enjoyed it. The series is great, and I am now seeing that the next thing I get to read is Hunter's Guild Red Hood, which I'm extremely excited for. So yeah, loved Sakamoto Days, but let's move on into that next. Okay, time to get into the next chapter of the Hunter's Guild Red Hood. It's chapter 7, and yeah, at the end of last chapter, which for me, of course, since I'm marathoning, wasn't like a week ago, it was like yesterday or the day before. we got a panel at the very end that makes me very excited to see who this character is. But aside from that, last chapter was really, really great. And so was the chapter before it. I'm loving this world building and establishing the world of this series. It's really, really interesting, and I can't wait to learn more about it. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's see where we get for chapter 7. 1 week after we left the hamlet, we reached the port town of Borderport. Okay, so yeah, we're at Borderport now. It looks like an enormous metal box. So this is the camp fortress, the ironworks. Alright, they made it there. Ho there, are you going to board? I'm Debonair Diamond, the conductor and instructor aboard the ironworks. Hello! She's huge. The ironworks conductor / instructor, hot-blooded Debonair. Hello! Oh my god, everything that's perfect in an anime girl. The darker skin, the lighter hair, the muscles, the eye patch. Brilliant. Top tier. I know by this point we've probably seen a bunch of characters just in anime and manga with that type of design, but it never gets old. It's always the best. And the scars, bonus points like Oeda from Elfson. Oh my god, just brilliant, amazing, 10 out of 10. The series is a 10 out of 10 now. God, just punch me. It's been a while. Grim. This is a very simp-heavy episode, going from simping for Tamori to simping for Debonair. But holy shit. Holy shit. Grim, you're so teeny I didn't see you there. I've got 3 camp hopefuls. Can you take them on? You bet I can. There's no passenger limit aboard the ironworks. Oh my. If it isn't the siblings who failed the debarkation exam some time back. I remember you two. Come on, we depart at high noon. It's good to have you aboard, little Velo. How about you go get something to eat while you wait? What's up with her hands? They felt abnormally hot. She is abnormally hot, Velo, you are correct. The Hunter Candidate Railed Training Facility number 21, or more popularly called the Camp Fortress Ironworks. So again, I like that this is like Training Facility 21, showing that it isn't like the only base or whatever. Because if it was like the only base of the Hunters Guild, I'd be like, well, that's a little small and a little disappointing. But yeah, I like that there's more to it than just that. A mobile training center. Its only passengers are those who hope to join the Hunters Guild. Candidates board at Borderport, the only station on the line. The trip to the Hunters Guild headquarters takes 3 months. For its full duration, the passengers undergo a hellish training program. Conductor and instructor Debonair starts them at square one, building their bodies, disciplining their minds, and teaching them the basic skills they'll need as hunters. Only those who can handle her strict training regimen earn the right to arrive at Hunters Guild headquarters and become a hunter. Huh? There's the whistle. Time to depart. Status? Oh my god. Jeez. Frame inspection all clear. Coal supply fully restocked. Tank pressure normal. Pistons normal. Steam injector replacement complete. Engine room here. Boilers normal. All passengers aboard. Sky's good, wind good, rail check all clear, surroundings check, all clear, all clear. Release the dry dock, raise the anchor. Attention, all passengers. The conductor will now offer her greetings. This is Debonair, your conductor. Today, like every day, our destination is Hunters Guild HQ. On-site Citadel, the island you won't find on any map. Interesting. Okay. We've got no stops on the way. If you want to get off, I'll give you a boat. But you have to row it home yourself. That is all. Ironworks depart. So cool. And I love that it's like a little train, essentially, but just with this massive, massive fortress built on top of it. Training room number 1. This is the second time you two have done this, right? What comes next? Ah, calm down, you're bugging me. First is a quick guidance session. Well, well, Tilty and Milty, I didn't see you last trip. I thought you'd given up. Camp participant, Big Joe Bonkers. Bonkers. Unlike you, we had a job to do. We got scouted. Uh-huh. For some odd jobs, I heard. This kid your little brother? Never seen him before. No way. Yo, the name's Bonkers. I love this guy already. This is my 5th shot at camp, so that makes me your senior. Then you failed 4 other times? Yep. Stop with the pitying look, okay? Oh, and just so you know, there's no way a scrawny kid like you'll last all 3 months. If you want to stand a chance at this camp, you gotta bulk up, like me. And he reminds me of, Axe-Hand Morgan with the metal chin. Same goes for you too, Grandpa. Me? Yeah, you. Do you really think you can cut it at your old age, Grandpa? What's age got to... Yes, I do. I'm serious about this. A werewolf took my family. I want to become a hunter and get revenge for them. Camp participant, Bremen. Good luck to ya. Good luck to you then. You'll need it. Hi, I'm Velo. I want to be a hunter to get revenge for my family too. I don't think age matters either. Thank you. I'm Bremen. Let's both give this our best, Velo. For some reason, though, I don't trust Bremen. I'm getting bad vibes. Enough chit-chat. I'm Debonair, both conductor and instructor here. I'm sure you don't need any more long-winded speeches. You know why you're here, and what it is you have to do. The regimen at this camp is a simple one. We're going to train your bodies, your minds, and your hearts. I'm not your mama. I'm going to knock you down every chance I get, and I won't pick you up. Get up yourself. And I love this montage we're getting of everyone. If you want to give up, be my guest, or leave. I won't stop you. Train like your life depends on it for 3 months. Take that squishy body and heart of yours and transform it into steel. 1 week after leaving Borderport, mess hall. And we just have exhausted Velo. So we made it through a week. Are you okay? Force yourself to eat and you'll just make yourself sick. Again, I like introducing these characters, and like I said, I hope we get to the end and it's sort of like our main character group that's been trained up, or like our main characters graduating class and everything, where we'll get Velo and Bonkers and Tilty and everything. You're doing good, kid. Eat up. Debonair special, 2,000 calorie plate. I threw it up, wasting precious food and precious life. Oh? Oh. And we see what's-his-face rowing away, Bremen. Damn. Haven't seen Grandpa about lately. Figured he wouldn't last. You okay? And he starts eating again. I don't have the time to feel down. Not that it matters if I do. So basically showing even if you want to get revenge for somebody, even if that's your goal, that doesn't mean you're going to succeed. Teaching Velo that lesson. Going through this really quickly though. I'm going to become a hunter. Do you think he'll get stronger? Velo, I mean. Yo, and we get to see Cinderella and Captain Komamura, I forget his name. Don't get your hopes up. Lycaon, that was it. So good. Again, it feels like we're just moving really quickly here. No matter how much we set the stage for him, he's still merely a stand-in. But of course we know that they were sort of plotting this. Grimm thought the circumstances surrounding his village were really odd. He doesn't have what it takes to be the star. Still, everything's riding on him, right? And you work so hard to raise him, too. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor? What in the hell? So again, just getting all of these weird reveals. So it seems like the mayor isn't Lycaon. It isn't him transformed, because this guy is the guy who's sitting on top of that hook-shaped peak. But it also sort of makes sense that the mayor, again, had this special axe, and that explains, why the special axe was there, why the members of the Red List showed up. So I'm wondering, I kind of feel like this could go so many different ways. We could find out that the Hunters Guild are actually the bad guys who wiped out an entire species with the dragons, and now that's why this group is trying to take on the Hunters Guild. Or we could learn that, Mr. Mayor was a bad guy all along, and the bad guys have been trying to build up Fellow for some reason, but it's just like there's so much more lore and stuff that we just haven't learned yet. So cool, though. And again, I love some of these character designs. Not only Debonair, like I mentioned, I really like Bonker's character design. I really like Tilty and Milty. Cinderella's character design is great. So is Lycaon's. Even Mayor looks like a badass. Oh, I'm so excited to read more of this. It's so good so far. Which again, it's moving kind of quickly. It always has me worried when something new starts in Jump, because they just cancel stuff like crazy, even if it's really good. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this and excited to see where it goes next. But for now, I'm going to finish off this video by going to read Ayakashi Triangle. So far this Jump Week has been like full of simping, and we haven't even gotten to Ayakashi Triangle. I'm reading chapter 56 of that last, and it's like, could this be the horniest Jump Week ever? Like, oh my gosh, we've gotten Debonair, we've gotten Tamori, and now we're moving into Ayakashi Triangle of all series to finish it off. So let's read chapter 56 and see what's going on with the evil version of like Mei Hirasaka. I'm really interested, and I think that that's a great idea for a villain or a character in general, just to have like this evil Omokage that survived even when the human part was killed. Or, yeah, that's what I figure it is. It's like the Ayakashi side, or the Omokage, surviving after the human part was killed, and bearing this grudge against humans for killing the human version of herself. I think that could be a really interesting story. But we have Ayakashi Triangle, Chapter 56, the Ayakashi Medium Ayakashi. Alright. I'm an Ayakashi that abandoned humanity. I'm Mei Hirasaka, and of course, Nino Kuru, knocked out by the fan service. Are you the Omokage of Mei Hirasaka who passed away? That's right. I'm sorry. That hurt, didn't it? An Ayakashi body isn't held back by the limits of human muscles. So when my human body sunk deep down to the bottom of the river, that was when Mei's strong feelings became an Omokage, which found a vessel in a rock upstream. That's how I came to be. What strong feeling? The feeling that the world of humans should come to an end. And then another knee, but it's blocked by the wind. He's stopping the blow with the wind. So that means you're an enemy of us humans. He. I'm just fulfilling the wish of my human body. And Matsuri goes for an attack, but's blocked. A turtle, black origami, and then attacks from all sides. This power is false. I'm only recreating my former ability using Ayakashi energy. This isn't going to be enough. This isn't going to be enough. I need the powers of a real Ayakashi medium. In order to destroy the world of humans, I need Suzukanade. And it looks like you are going to get in my way. So can you just die right here? And then her arm gets chopped off by Nino Kuru, coming in clutch. So hyped for Nino Kuru. Nino Kuru. What a surprise, Nino Kuru. I thought you couldn't do anything around a naked woman. My knees feel weak, my hands are sweaty, my head's about to explode, Mom Spaghetti. But still, I'm not going to just stand by and let you kill Kazumaki. He's my friend and rival. Nino Kuru, and her arms just reattaching itself. How lovely. And she recreates her clothing. Is this what you humans call friendship? It makes me want to puke. What is all this Ayakashi energy? It's like what I felt when I first met Shirogane. No, it even surpasses that. Ponosuke. Yes, master. Po. Ayakashi Jutsu. Pono feather camouflage. And then he grabs Matsuri and runs. Nino Kuru, we're going to retreat for now. Hey, where's your fundoshi? Oh gosh, Oh, it's a long story. Man, so much better now that Girl Matsuri got rid of the Fundoshi. That like takes Girl Matsuri from like 9 out of 10 to 11 out of 10 now. Looks like you're not so lightning fast. If you have to have a burden to carry. And then the black origami's chasing them, but it gets stopped by you. I'll let you go this time. Who in the heck? But be quick about it, Matsuri Kazamaki. That isn't the villain guy from before, is it? If so, I don't think it is, because they didn't have an eye patch. But if it is, I'm not up for a redemption arc for them. Oh yeah, and this person has claws and stuff. That isn't them. This is a new character. Okay. This Mont Blanc is so good. Thank you, whoever invented this dessert. What is this uneasy feeling I have? Thinks Shirogane. Sir Matsuri, are you okay, Po? Yeah. Posuke, Ninokuru, thanks for saving me. That was pitch black Ayakashi energy, full of resentment. That's not Nomokage anymore. I was thinking the same thing. An icon created an icon or io created from negative thoughts of humans. She's the highest form of that. A Jinyo. Interesting. Alright, this is exciting. I love this new villain we've got going on. That's really, really good. And the way it ties into all the characters is so great. Plus, we got some new things introduced. We got some hype Ninokuru moments, which I'm excited for because I love Ninokuru. So yeah, a really, really fun chapter. Lots of big action and fan servicey shots, so it doesn't take that long to read. But yeah, amazing. Going to end part 1 here and then go straight into recording part 2. So either way, thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like this video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of all these chapters, my thoughts and reaction to them. If you want to talk about any of them here on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube if you want as well to see more of this, of course. Follow on Twitter if you want. We can talk there. If you want to talk on the Discord server, ask and I'll give you a link to that. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. But either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.